For me, getting out ice fishing on the weekends with a great group of friends is a great way to reconnect with a lot of people.
Ice fishing is kind of a unique deal. The cool thing about it is, you know, most of the places, most of the time you go, you can bring an unlimited number of people. So it's not just like you can only have one extra person with you.
The best part about the weekend getting out with the gang is the camaraderie of the group environment and just out having fun.
You know, if you don't catch fish, it's not the end of the world, but that's the goal.
A lot of times you get on big numbers of fish, so it's really fun to get out with all your buddies.
You know, ice fishermen are a different breed, and you really only see some of these people when you're ice fishing. So it's just great to reconnect, rekindle, have a great time, and just lay on some fish and put a meat run together.
Been kind of a busy time frame for myself. Haven't had time to get out and do anything for myself at all. And my job is pretty high paced, so it means everything to get out and just hang with the boys. That
energy and that day and how much fun the guys have, you don't realize it until it's over.
Just being around your buddies they haven't seen in a while, it's a lot, you know. It means a lot to me.
It's really just kind of a unique deal. A lot of other outdoor sports are not that way. So ice fishing is just a cool outlet to kind of just get everybody together and do something we all love.
Really, like, one of the greatest things is when you get together with a group of people, you're out fun fishing, you're looking for those fish, you finally find them, and now everybody just has a smash fest.
I mean, everyone feeds off each other. The vibes are good, and if the weather is nice, it's even better. It's really hard to beat that environment.
Super high vibes, everybody's in a good mood, every hook set's the best. Every fish you're hooked into is a giant.
And just the smack talk back and forth, the banter.
You get that vibe going, everybody's jamming, you might have some tunes on in the background. A couple people aren't even fishing because they're kind of tired of it. They're just standing around talking, having a good time.
These are the days that you want every weekend, you know.
The cool thing that I love the most about it is just being out there and just experiencing ice fishing for what it is and not making it, you know, work or something like that, and just getting out there and blasting fish and having a good time.
Because it's not important, right? We're catching some fish, we're gonna fry some fish up, we're gonna eat them, but not everybody has to be fishing all the time, constantly trying to get that next fish, and it's nice to just relax and kick it with the guys.
So it's probably obvious, but soft plastics are one of the best ways to really catch a lot of fish ice fishing.
You know, the more I fish and the more I found, especially with panfish, is that efficiency is key, right? And using plastic just upgrades you from live bait. It makes you so much more efficient.
You can throw a little package of them in your pocket and they'll last the whole day, which is super nice.
It's really going to open up a new avenue of being able to have a super durable plastic that doesn't just get pulled down every time you have a bite.
They don't pull off as easy, they're not quite as soft, they're a little more durable, and it even gives the average angler or the new novice angler some leeway in their bait and catching fish.
They're a bait everyone can use. Doesn't matter if you're a seasoned veteran or a novice angler. I mean, they just straight up catch fish.
And it makes it easy for, you know, the younger kids to be able to thread that thing onto a hook, and you're not going to be struggling with these slippery, soft plastics.
Man, I love using plastics for fishing, and I always carry a ton, and I love to teach people how to fish. And
when you're out in big groups on the weekend and everyone's kind of feeding off each other, it's really cool because you get to go through a procession of the plastics where one guy's catching them on the mayfly, another guy's catching them on the flutter fry, and you can switch up and figure out what's working the best for you, what you're having confidence in on that given day.
Don't really need live bait or anything. You can take people from all different skill levels, from literally the top tier ice fishermen to, you know, taking kids out that barely ever spend any time on the ice, and everyone's going to have success with these baits, which is super cool.
So it's really going to make it a lot easier for us to really hook set, and not have to change our bait every time.
The less amount of time you have to spend fixing that minnow or that live piece of bait, the more time that your hook can be down in front of the fish.
So really the fishing portion is just kind of just a sliver of what the ice fishing experience really is, and having these fun weekend vibes with all your buddies and everyone going out crushing fish, getting up early, you know, running to the gas station to get energy drinks in the morning to keep things rolling. And you know, you do the fishing, which is super fun. You crush a bunch, you're filling buckets full of, you know, crappies or walleyes or whatever, and it seems like the next step is always just like everybody getting together and hanging out.
2 tailgates down, 4 guys cleaning fish, open the doors of the pickup trucks, play the music, have a few beers, talk a little smack back and forth, and just start stacking up the fillets.
Having that fish camp vibe where you're cleaning all the fish afterwards, and then you're having a big group fish fry together with everyone.
And everybody getting together and telling stories and sharing how excited they were when they caught a certain fish or when we were on a specific spot.
I mean, it's just, it completes the whole day.
Some of my fondest memories are with my family after fishing, actually. It's not even the act of catching the fish. It's standing around the cleaning table, just having a drink, having a beverage, sharing a moment while we're cleaning fish, getting ready for that fish fry. And then we're gonna break bread together.
Just everyone hanging around, enjoying themselves with a giant fish fry of something that you just pulled out of the lake.
You know, especially a day like today where it's absolutely gorgeous out and you smash them with the guys.
And getting these big groups together is something that like ice fishing really does well. And it's not something that's super common these days, is getting a bunch of people together with just, you know, a common thread, and that's ice fishing, to get together and all hang out, and for pretty much no reason other than to blast some fish and, you know, make some tacos.
It's a perfect weekend.